Hey, fourth grade, ready for take 2? This is your spring week 14 lesson. You are going to need that finished Me Through the Ages artwork, your device that has a camera. It can be a tablet, a cell phone, a computer, or a laptop, and the information that is on the Flipgrid information that's on your Art Google Classroom. Now, before we get back into what we're doing, let's do a review. Does anybody remember where art is in the design process? How have we been connecting art to your expedition? And what are your learning targets? That might be the hardest one. Now, you've done these critiques with me before, but let's review them again. These are called tag critiques. So we're going to take the time, use this artwork that's here, and for the T, tell me something you like about this artwork. Then ask me something about the artwork. And then last, give me a suggestion about this artwork. Alright, so in the design process, art is part of empathize. We are helping you make a personal connection to your expedition. Your fourth grade expedition has been about change, impacting the change in my school, my community, and the world. And we've been looking to connect our personal lives to parts of history and imagine how we would look or change in different periods of time. Your learning targets: I can look for easy to draw shapes to begin to draw a human, and I can draw a human body with correct proportion. Hey guys, I'm just going to break in here for a second and say something. I will say in this video that I will let you know in Google Class if your video is accepted or not. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to post your video. I will make it viewable in Flipgrid for other people. If you see that your video is present and viewable by other people, then that means you've done a great job with your video and therefore it has been approved. If you have recorded a video and it's not showing up, you might need to go back through and figure out what you've done. So you probably missed the script or it's too short. So just use that. Don't listen to past me saying that I'm going to contact you on Google Classroom. I'm not. That's way too many people. I will just approve your video or not put it up there. So I kind of need to talk to you guys. Last week I set up the whole Flipgrid video thing for you, and I started getting some Flipgrids, and there's a lot of people who are not following the script. I've gotten quite a few videos that are just people holding up their artwork or not really giving me much information. I understand if you were face to face and you were trying to record yours, it might be a little difficult. You might want to spend about 5 minutes outside of school to record one. But why are we doing Flipgrids? Let me tell you. You are going to be doing a big grade-wide critique of all of the Flipgrids on the week of May 16th through the 20th. So that means that you won't just be seeing your class's Flipgrids. You're going to be seeing all of fourth grade's Flipgrids. That will be everybody's. Your classmates will get to see your videos and you will get to see everyone else's. I kind of feel like I should pop in and tell you that if you do not do the script, I will not be able to use your video and you will not be able to get a good grade on it. We will do a tag critique of various videos. You pick them. So the video that you post will be the video that everyone sees, and you have plenty of time to record a good one. Now, if you are one of my friends, and there's a few of them, who have turned in a great Flipgrid, and you will know because I will pin it or I will let you know in the Flipgrid or on Google Classroom, one of the two, then there will be an extra project listed that you can go through and you can work on something else for art today. So if you are one of my friends who are done, I will let you know in Google Art class. So let's do that. If you go into Google Art class and for one of your spring weeks, I will let you know that your Flipgrid video has been accepted and you can do the other one. You can do the extra lesson today. All right. So again, you'll have plenty of time to get caught up. Today, again, this is the same thing as last week. Finish anything you need for your artwork. Make sure that it is done. It's got all of the background, that you've colored and everything. And then again, look at the information on the next scripts or on the next 2 pages and do your script. Practice your script. So again, to connect our expedition of change and to connect to the history that you've been learning in social studies, we've looked at 3 times in history and imagined how we might look in those times or be in those times, how we would change. We studied the Revolutionary War in the 1770s. We looked at the Civil War in the 1860s and the time in between World War I and II in the 1920s. And then of course we did today. Your script, I want you to read. I want you to read these off. This is my artwork of Me Through the Ages. Show us your artwork. In the modern time, I drew myself. And in the Revolutionary War time, I drew myself. In the Civil War time, I drew myself. In the 1920s, I drew myself. And I thought this period, which period that you pick, time was the most interesting because, and why. And then I thought that this was the most challenging because, and show us. Your video should not be under 20 seconds long. If your video is under 20 seconds long, you've probably not followed the script, or you are saying things very fast and we won't be able to understand it. So take that into mind too. All right, stick around for the Flipgrid tutorial. Hello friends, just a quick Flipgrid tutorial. So we're going to be doing Flipgrids for art. You're going to do a critique of other people in your grade levels Flipgrids. So we want the best Flipgrids. Make sure you have all of the art that you have been asked to show in your Flipgrid. There's going to be a script on your page so you'll know what to look for. And I'm going to walk you through what the assignment page will look like and how to get to your Flipgrid. So when you go to your seesaw, if you are kindergarten, first, second, or third, it's going to look like this. And if you go to your Google Classroom, if you are fourth or fifth, it will look like this. Each one of these contains the same information. This has information here. This will be a little bit of just something about your assignment. Then it will tell you first anything that you need to work on, then anything that you need to have, and at the bottom of your assignment there will be the login info. In this case, for this one, it'll be Amana Art. And again, all of this information is also on your Google Classroom. Same stuff. In Seesaw, you will have to click on the actual Flipgrid link here and put in that information. And you can see, same thing. And if you are a Google Classroom user, you've got it a little bit easier. You don't even have to click on that, but you can. Or you can click on this one. And again, once you come in, you enter the information that is on the Seesaw assignment. Please note that the one I am showing you in this is a test. This is not your assignment. Please don't use this URL. There will be one in yours specifically for you and your class. So once you've entered it, hit go, and voila, you will be in a Flipgrid that specifically says your class. So if you are in kindergarten in Miss Favorite's class, it will say kindergarten Favorite. If you are in Miss Russell's class in 3rd grade, it will say Russell's 3rd grade. If it, whatever, So if you see a different teacher name up here, you're in the wrong one. I'm not sure how you would have gotten to it. Then you're going to click one of these and record a response, which is your video. You will see that there will be a script in this area up here. There will be a script in this area, right where you can see my mouse move. Please use that script. Hey, so this is Miss Franz trying out the Flipgrid for the first time. I've given myself a lovely green bow. So this is my silly example of a Flipgrid. Don't forget, when you are making your Flipgrid, there's a script on your page for you to read through. You need to make sure that you are reading the script that's on your Flipgrid page. Otherwise, I won't be able to consider your video finished. It's okay if you need to use a prompt. It'll be all right. This will only let you take 1 minute worth of a video. So if you run out of time, you might want to see if you're talking too much about something. But if your video is only about 10 seconds long, you're probably not reading the script. So the last thing about this video, or that I want to remind you of, is that when we use our Flipgrids in a few weeks, we're going to be doing a critique. But it's not just one class critiquing one class. Everyone in your grade level is going to get the chance to see everyone else's videos. So all of 3rd grade will get to see everyone in 3rd grade's videos. All of 5th grade, all of kindergarten, you won't be seeing other grade level stuff. It might be a little strange for the little kids to get some of that. But it does mean you need to have the script, something I've said a few times already, and you need to make sure that you're not going through it really fast. Your friends and your classmates and your families and your teachers are going to have the chance to see these videos. So do them really well. Take your time with them. Do a good job. I won't be able to put up any of the videos that are not finished or don't follow the script. All right. Thank you, guys.